What up, guys? Kevin here. So I'm taking a quick break from playing Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, and it better be quick, because I love me some Dragon Quest. But I gotta make this video. I woke up today, now I'm on the West Coast, so I'm like, what, 2-3 hours behind East Coast. So I wake up, I open up Twitter, and it's kind of a dopamine rush to see what's going on in the day. I'm like, all right, what broke? I wake up, I'm like, all right, what broke? This broke. This broke people's minds. Xbox just put out an ad. They put out an ad for Xbox. But people are so effing dense that they think of Xbox as an Xbox, as a Series X, Series S. The people that play on Series X, that probably don't even think about the Series S. But this ad broke people's minds. It was all over my timeline. I'm like, can we get this out of the way so I can see who Trump is appointing next? But this ad just broke people. All the ad is just explaining what an Xbox is. And they even have a link to where you could take a test of what an Xbox is. But yeah, you see the Series X is an Xbox. This laptop's an Xbox. The Asus ROG Ally is an Xbox. The Catbox is not an Xbox. And then so on. Just a bunch of ways to play Xbox. A bunch of ways to play Game Pass. To me, I'm like, this is a very cool ad. I like it. I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I went up on them with my day, but man, the internet blew up over it. People, it's late 2024. I think I understand what Xbox is doing, but a lot of people don't. Was that retard Jez Cordon? Windows Central had a meltdown over it. I saw a few others, and like take a knee. Helmet's not a chair. Xbox is all about the games. It's about the games, guys. It's about the fucking games. They don't care about the console. I mean, they care and they make it and they want to sell it. But ultimately, numero uno is we make games. Let's get people to play those games. And wherever we can put those games, let's bring the games to the people. I think they also just announced today Avowed is going to battle.net. I think Xbox finally figured out, oh, yeah, people don't like our launcher or whatever. People play COD and World of Warcraft, Diablo on battle.net, and they're finally using the thing they bought and go, what if we put all Xbox games on there? At least starting with Avowed, coming out, I think, in February. So, yeah, that's not an Xbox. I mean, a literal Xbox, like the console Xbox. But it was funny seeing that and people going, oh, this is so cool. This is neat. Way to go, Xbox. And then seeing the same people cry about this ad. I mean, that would kind of fall under the laptop here. The laptop in terms of what an Xbox is. But yeah, people just need to stop being so stupid. Like, Xbox is doing great. I think Xbox might be doing the best they've ever done. Ever done. Ever. Ever, ever. Forever, ever. But this is the way. I just think people don't like this way. People are stuck in the 90s and 2000s and even the 2010s where it was console maker made a console and they made games for that console. And they didn't put those games anywhere else. They just didn't do it. Then they put the games on PC and they're like, okay, all right, Microsoft, Windows, it makes sense. But now it's just, all right, games are everywhere. They just launched a Horizon Lego game on the Switch, day and date. A bunch of PlayStation games go to PC. And Switch 2, Nintendo is going to do exclusivity as long as they can, but eventually they're going to put out a stinker of a console or the games won't hit. And people are going to be asking for, hey, Nintendo, you used to make us a lot of money and now you're not. Guess what Nintendo's going to do? They're going to put their games on PC. They're going to put their games on console. It will happen. It will absolutely happen. They'll do it like PlayStation's doing now. We'll do the Treasure Toad tracker and start with games like that, not do like, Breath of the Wild. But these companies need to make money. And selling consoles ain't it. PlayStation's learning that with the PlayStation 5 Pro. Like, man, we're selling a $700 console. Ain't nobody want to buy it. But yeah. I mean, you could long for the days of, I want to buy an Xbox and I want games for the Xbox and I don't want anyone else to play it but me on my console, on my Xbox. Like, okay, I mean, that was a different time. And Xbox itself, like Xbox, the original Xbox One or the first Xbox, like, yeah, that was a nice little appetizer of things to come. But, PlayStation 2 whipped its ass. Then 360 did well, was awesome. You know why? Like, Xbox 360 was a placeholder. That's all it was. Nintendo people like, Wii, are like, all right, Wii bowling for the millionth time. People didn't want to play on a Wii. People wanted to play on a PlayStation 3. But PlayStation, really expensive console, and the games just took a while for them to get their games going and get developers to be able to make games on that thing with a cell processor. So the 360, I mean, really looking back, was just default, was just a placeholder, was just people going, hey, there's a place where we can play games. We can play our console games in peace and not have to pay an arm and a leg, and they'll run, good enough. And they did have good exclusives back then, but that's all Xbox was. That was peak Xbox, and now we got a different type of peak Xbox in terms of making Satya Nadella very happy with how much money they're bringing in. But this is how they have to do it. This is how they have to do it. So cry all you want. Oh, it's bad messaging. It's poor messaging. This is great messaging. This is a great ad. I'm like, this is a great ad. This is an awesome ad. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be about games. And it's really up to Microsoft to market the games. It's not going to really be about where you can play it. It's about, hey, this game is coming out. You need to know that. So that'll be like the true test, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if they really care about these smaller games besides maybe Indiana Jones. But I feel like it's really all about the CODs, the games that are going to bring in a lot of money. They'll spend a lot of money on. And I think we all know where those games are going. And we don't care. Real gamers don't care. The people that care about this crap are just losers with skinny wieners. Like, you're crying about this ad. You are a loser with a skinny wiener. The games are still coming to Xbox. You can have your console. You can have your games day one in Game Pass. Who cares if all these other Xboxes get to play it? Even PlayStation. PlayStation's an Xbox. I said it. All right, well, I'm going to go back to playing my Xbox. You can guess what type of Xbox that is, because I got to get back to Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, because that's what I'd rather be doing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.